Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so let me just tell you. Y'all know I tell you all the time that my husband does not like the big glasses with, the color. And I tell you all the time that, those are the ones he doesn't like. Well, I bought these, and you see these like this? They have no bottoms on them, that they just kind of, yeah. Hey, don't bother him. Don't bother him. He goes, I expect you to buy stuff like that. They had spikes on them. He's like, nah, I expect you to buy stuff like that. Doesn't bother him. He doesn't want the ones that are big with colors because he goes, I don't want you walking around all bug-eyed. So that's why I can't buy anything that's all crazy designed because it doesn't even bother him. He's like, that's my wife. Okay, anywho, alright. You see this horse's butt on your screen? It's there for a reason. It's because he's full of crap, and so am I. Everything you are about to hear is my opinion and only my opinion. That's all it's ever going to be. This is for entertainment purposes and only entertainment purposes. If I fail to entertain you, I do apologize, but I am on YouTube just for fun. Okay, guys, so this weekend, Miss Katie was extremely busy on her I was going to say on her internet, but on her Insta, okay? She had a lot going on. And not positive-wise, okay? She had a lot going on. And I've got some videos I got to break down. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and tell you about this one first. So she had a post she had to turn the comments off on. Alright, she had a lot going on. Alright, well, I've asked her several times what happened to Twitch, correct? Why isn't she covering Twitch? Well, it just so happened now. She did some of this stuff in stories, and I was not able to get copies of all the stories. I'll tell you that right now. I wasn't able to record those because some of them I was just like, click, 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 because I'm sorry, 12:30, I'm out. My mind is gone. It doesn't matter if I'm awake, my mind is gone. So, let me just show you something, all right? I've asked her enough. Where's Twitch? I've asked her enough, all right? I've asked her a lot of times. And then finally, this is what I see. Alright, well, I guess I got what I asked for, right? I did. I got my answer. She posted something about Twitch, and yeah, it was in her stories, so it was, a little kind of video thingish, Wasn't a post, like she didn't post it on her wall, nothing like that. She just posted up in her stories. So it's not something you're going to see. Whenever you go to her page, all you're going to see is mainly Blake and Justin and Ryan is mainly what you're going to see. You're not going to see anything else. So it disappeared. Okay, well, one thing you are going to see is involving the Baldwins and TLC. So she had her little self, all her feathers ruffled. And let me just say, when I do these for you, y'all know I don't care one way or another. I don't care how you feel, how you don't feel. Y'all express your opinions. I just bring these to you because this Miss Katie. And because some things I'm just like, alright, I'm going to share with y'all just in case y'all don't get to see it. Because a lot of y'all are not on Insta. A lot of y'all are just on YouTube. So I take one platform and bring it to y'all. Well, it got kind of interesting on one of the posts, and me just being who I am, I was like, alright, that one we're going to go ahead and share. So I want to read a couple of these to you, and then you're going to form your own opinions, and you're going to see what you want to say, okay? So here's one that she decided she needed to turn the comments off of, alright? And this one is a shame on TLC giving the perpetrator a victim arc. You ready? Alright, here we go. Alec Baldwin and his disgusting wife are horrible humans. While they cry about their family, a woman is gone, a son without a mom, and a family broken. Alec continues to lie and deflect about his role in Helena Hutchins' passing. He pointed a GUN at her and fired the GUN. It does not matter if, quote unquote, he thought the GUN had a blank. Every single person on the set knew not to point a GUN at anyone. He offed a woman, and he's avoiding a deposition in the wrongful offing or passing case In order to deflect, Alec is suing the prosecutor for malicious prosecution. He is not the victim. Narcissism in Hollywood is an epidemic. Alec and Hillary are king and queen. According to Helena's family, Alec has never called them to say he was sorry and refuses to take responsibility for her passing. They called Alec's claim of PTSD an attempt to play the victim and attempt to sway a jury pool for their civil trial. Our hearts go out to Helena's family. We know all too well that TLC loves to give abusers platforms. As I said, not getting involved in any of that. TLC is TLC. They platform who they platform. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm just bringing you what Miss Kitey is going on about, all right? And this is one subject she's going on about. Just one subject. But here's one for y'all that I think y'all are going to enjoy just a little bit. All right, some of y'all are going to enjoy it. Some of y'all aren't going to enjoy it. Some of y'all are going to have a lot to say. Some of y'all are not going to have a lot to say. Some of y'all are going to be bothered by it. Some of y'all are not going to be bothered by it. Y'all, it just depends on what kind of person you are, because I have a very wide variety in my comment section, mainly in my audience, however you want to put it, which I appreciate greatly, because y'all know I really, really do. Okay, so I still hate Hillary. I think it's Hillary, right? I think so. If I'm wrong, y'all know I'm wrong, okay? I still hate Hillary Baldwin. Hate. I was raised up not to hate. Obviously, she hates this person. Now, y'all pay attention to this. Pay attention. I'm going to emphasize a couple of things for you. But you pay attention to this, okay? I still don't like this woman. We went from hate to don't like. All right. Alec Baldwin blocked me. The Blockinator got blocked. She not happy. She no happy at all because she got blocked. We'll continue. After yelling at me about his wife and her fake name and fake accent. To me, that means he yelled at her instead of her yelling at him. Did he give her a taste of her own medicine? Is that the problem? How are y'all taking that? I don't know. That's kind of what I read. Because he yelled at her. After yelling at me. So he yelled at her. Okay. Continue. It's been 4 years since then. Y'all, yes, I'm stopping a lot because I'm reading this going, Miss Kitey's a little upset. If we know Miss Kitey, as well as I think we know Miss Kitey, she's upset because she's putting details in this. If she was not upset, she would not put details in this at all. She'd be like, oh, he blocked me. She wouldn't have to describe why. She wouldn't care. She wouldn't go into all this of, hey, you know, I'd be like, hey, he blocked me. So, but I'm different than her. Anyways, we're going to continue. Like I said, y'all form your own opinions. All right. I think Alec is finally realizing that I was right. And his wife is a freaking mess. Whole mess. Y'all having fun yet? Also, I refuse to call her Hilaria. I don't know. Like I said, that's why I put this up here for y'all to read yourselves. She's not from Spain. She's Hillary from Boston. But watching her play the victim on TLC when a woman is gone and a child has no mother is disgusting. TLC is disgusting. Hillary is a con artist, gold digger, and rude. What woman has 7 kids when her husband is in mid-60s? This is a big payday for her. Her prenup gives her more money the more kids she has. She admitted it on the show. She clearly hates Alex. I cannot imagine treating my husband this way on the red carpet. She did a little story there, you know, where Alec was talking and his wife automatically interrupted him and like took the microphone from him and kind of disrespected him. Disrespected him. My words. Me. I'm saying that. She clearly... Okay. Also, my son is 12 and a half and Hillary is a terrible mother. Her 10-year-old daughter has too much responsibility on her plate, and she involves her in way too many adult conversations. Shame on her. I know some of y'all are thinking. I know some of y'all have this stuff going on in your head. I do. But all I'm here to tell you is... that's what was posted. That's what I'm saying to you. And I'm not saying anything more. But anyways, we're going to get back to where I was going. Alright, so she posted that. And I am always... y'all are used to me by now. I'm not even going to pretend like you're not used to me. Alright, so I'm reading that stuff and I'm just going, Miss Katie, what are you doing? No ma'am, Miss Katie. No, ma'am. What are you doing? I mean, come on. You gotta just calm down. Just relax. Calm down. And just leave the internet alone. Leave Pacer alone. Leave Insta alone. Leave YouTube alone. Leave everything alone. Just leave everything alone. Go to bed. So that I can take a break. Because she was posting even more stuff, okay? I was like, just go to bed. Go to bed. Bed. That's what I was wanting. I think it was 12:30. Bed. Okay, bed. And then next thing I know, I get this. Not me personally, okay? This was posted. What I saw whenever I got back up and checked. This. I did not know how to react. But you want to know what I did say? Thank you. Thank you. You got out and you touched grass. Thank you. This gives me a moment of, okay, I have a moment to relax. Because I'm telling you something. Sometimes it is so hard for me to keep up. Okay, not sometimes. All the time. It's hard for me to keep up. It really is. I seriously, I cannot keep up with this woman sometimes. I'm like, I don't even know what she's talking about because she goes from this subject to this subject to this subject. And I have ADD, okay? I do. And so I do this all the time. And you just kind of have to follow me. And, you know, I'll get back on the subject that I started on, okay? I always do. But... It's sometimes hard when you have to wait, 2 hours for this subject to come back up. And it's like, okay. Or it'll come back up the very next day. But it's never done. That's why I wait. I don't ever bring it to you just straight off. I wait because I know there's more to come. And I know there's still more to come on a couple of things. So I'm like, I ain't even going to tell y'all about it yet. I just told you about this one because that 2 post, I was like, you had to turn the comments off. I mean, come on now. You turned the comments off and then you went and touched grass. I'm just glad you got out and touched some grass, Miss Katie. I really am. You needed it. you very much so. You needed it. I think I needed for you to do that myself, okay? Goodness gracious. Alright guys, like I said, I just wanted to bring that to you. But I hope that you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and you remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can't make a difference. Yeah, my mind is just a whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know where it's at. I'm not going to pretend like I know where it's at. It's not here. haven't had days like that. You even pretend like you haven't had days like that. I'm having a morning like that. I don't even know where to start. I'm like, do I start in there or do I start in there? But if I start in there, then I got to still go in there. I don't know where to go. Stuck in my house and I still don't know where to go. Mama problems. All right, guys. I don't even know what to say besides I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.